Hey, what's up, everyone? We just got done watching the latest episode to My Hero Academia, episode 16 of season 6. And it is some craziness is happening right now. And it's kind of hard to watch because what happens when all of society pretty much breaks down? Like, it's no longer law and order that you have, the police and things around you that keep society the way that it is. All prisoners have broken loose, and of course, in this world it's even worse because everyone has, powers and stuff. Yeah, criminals roaming the streets, trying to take over territory, just breaking into places, stealing cash, food, whatever. And then you have regular citizens, they can't rely on heroes, so then they try to use their own powers and they get support items to try to defend themselves. But the problem is they don't have like proper training. Some people have like really strong powers that can destroy buildings and all this. So then other civilians are caught in the crossfire and can die from this, which we've seen happen with Wash trying to save people. And of course, she's literally just running. Everyone is blaming her and all of Heroes when citizens are sitting there like, you weren't here and we had to defend ourselves, but then it gets worse because of it. And it's really a hard dynamic. And one thing I was alluding to was the fact that the actions of Endeavor happening in the past not only has affected his own family, but has literally led to what's happening in all of society itself. You never know your influence, and the actions that you do can change those around you. And in this case, it's changing literally all of society. Now, granted, people are blaming Endeavor because he's like the #1 hero. Some of the stuff is his fault, but then some of it is not. He's not in control of the fact that all the criminals just broke loose. Now, granted, Dobby is his son, and Dobby is helping the enemy and killing people. So it is kind of his fault and then kind of not. But you also have the time when heroes are supposed to be coming and saving society, helping the people, helping them out, because this is like a national crisis that's happening right now. They're retiring, they're quitting, hero associations are closing. It's like you start to see Stain, who did have an appearance here, everything that he said in the past is correct. He was killing heroes that he felt that weren't really true heroes, that they were heroes in name, but they're pretty much doing it for the money, for the glory, all this stuff. And that's why he respected All Might, because he saw that All Might was literally trying to make a difference in the world. But yet, Stain was sitting out here and saying, you guys, society in this case, are looking up to these heroes, and they're truly not heroes in the sense of the word. So now you're seeing that these heroes are quitting when the time gets tough. It's like, oh, you're heroes when there was glory, money, everything involved. But now that society's breaking down and we really need heroes at this moment in time, that you're just like, oh, well, I'm done. Pack it up. I'm just going to take off my hero clothes and just, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm leaving. You're not a true hero. So, now granted, I don't think they need to die, but Stain's philosophy is where it came into play. So, a lot of stuff happened in this episode. There wasn't a lot of action. There was Batmobile, but there was, a little bit, Best Genius action, but nothing of note, if you will. And maybe even next week's episode is probably not going to be huge in action. It looks like it's going to be a lot of story and backstory about Dabi and, the Todoroki family. I'm pretty sure that, this is probably going to be kind of a lull, but some stuff that needs to be said and understood. But then we're going to get into the action. I'm sure of it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes next week, especially, and when we learn more about Dobby and him growing up and such. But that's going to do it for today. But definitely make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like the video. And definitely let me know what you guys think about how society and how this world is crumbling and how it's going to turn out. You guys have a good one. Make sure you check out my full reaction on Patreon. It was a good one. It was a good one. But aside from that, you guys take care. Bye-bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.